Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sushi Tech Tokyo 2026 today. Our next session will be Green Intelligence, Circular Future, AI-Driven Path to Net Zero and Resource Innovation. Please welcome our distinguished speakers. Ben Chi-Ming from Taiwan, Minister of Environment. Noboru Koshizuka, the University of Tokyo. Anna Yokokubo, Interfaculty Initiative in Information Studies, the University of Tokyo. Tomoko Nagano, Fujitsu Limited. Thank you so much. The floor is yours.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. So we would like to start the afternoon session or lunchtime session. So the topic of this session is green intelligence, circular future, AI-driven path to net zero and resource innovation. And this session will open with a keynote address by our distinguished speaker, Minister Chi-Ming Peng of Taiwan Ministry of Environment, focusing on the use of AI to advance environmental policy and optimize resource circulation. We will also present the latest initiative and the global perspective toward achieving a net zero society. Following the keynote, we will have a panel discussion featuring two panelists, Professor Anna Yokokubo from University of Tokyo and Dr. Tomoko Nagano from Fujitsu Limited. The main topic of this discussion is toward a resilient smart city Tokyo, learning from Taiwan's experience. So the discussion will explore the smart city green initiative and carbon neutrality from multiple perspectives. So firstly, each panelist in this panel session, each panelist will deliver a short presentation followed by discussion with Minister Peng. So my name is Noboru Koshizuka from University of Tokyo. In this session, I will serve as a chair. So let's start with a keynote speech. So I would like to introduce Dr. Chi-Ming Peng, Minister of Environment, Taiwan. So he's a scientist and entrepreneur. He has a PhD in atmospheric sciences from National Central University. He has been very active in various associations and organizations promoting open data and big data in Taiwan and across Asia. In 2024, he joined the cabinet as a Minister of Environment. So, Minister Peng, so floor is yours, please. So make a presentation.
Yeah, thank you, Noboru-san, and hello everyone. It's my honor to be here, and I'd like to talk something about what I did in these 2 years. And please switch to my slide. And actually, I was an entrepreneur before. I have a startup company about the weather. And it's for about 24 years ago. So today I saw lots of the young generation, they set up their own company. It's very challenging and wonderful, very wonderful life. Because to be entrepreneur, everything you can learn. And even when I was in government official right now, to be a kind of entrepreneurship in government is also very important. And I will talk something about me. For example, okay, I want to switch. I got my PhD about 27 years ago. And I give up my professor job to be on entrepreneurship, to set up a weather company. You know, the weather is very open. Even in Japan, you have the weather news and JWA. I built the biggest weather company in Taiwan. And 2 years ago, I got an invitation from my president and my premier, and also to join the government. And however, in last 12 years, I know the Noboru-san about the open data and big data and AI. So there's something happened different in my government official background. The first one thing I want to tell you, 2 years ago, I talked to my colleagues in Ministry of Environment. We show AI all in. AI all in means we have ambitions, everything we should do from the AI. And for example, the human resources, such as kind of traditional things, you also should use the AI. Right now in the Ministry of Environment, before that, it's very little, maybe 10%. But from the next month, it's about 90% of our colleagues already use the AI tools. AI tools mean probably the Gemini or ChatGPT or something. And there were some technical issues, but we are still want to encourage them to do something about this one. And right now, I announce AI all in. AI all in. Because, the government official, if you are higher level, what you can do is, give the command you should do. And right now, I ask my colleagues, especially the higher level, you should do it by yourself. It's a big change right now. So right now, we want to reduce the 80% of AI workload, and it can reduce the 25% of the time. It's very good for the government to enhance, to give them more time about this. And another thing is, there were lots of argument in the government, because that's what people will think, okay, AI is not good for the working flows. And there were lots of debate, but I told them the debate is over. We only have the choice to use the AI in government official. And because we want to reduce the low efficient routines, and we set up some agenda, what you can do for the government official things. So for example, you can use the AI tools to produce the ministers' speeches. And AI can help them to reduce lots of times. AI can let you understand this environment is good or not. And another thing is the AI transform the government, because the government sometimes the bureaucracy is everything. So you should have a platform to educate the people how you can use. There were two purposes. One is AI for green, and one is green AI. So we have lots of encouragement things to help the local, my colleagues to do about this one. And for example, I want to show one thing. The first one is air qualities. Air quality, they use AI. But AI is a very good tool to make us a connection with the people. For example, when they want to set up the new air quality standard, there were less people understand the air qualities. But we educate the people to enjoy, to join us. We can have a data set platform we can share for each other. That helps us to make a white paper about the air qualities in the future. And the second is that reduce the plastic. The traditional way is give you the command, do not use the plastic bag. But the people, they do not understand internally, inside, why I should not use the plastic bag. So we educate the people by themselves from the platform. And another thing is recently I want to work with Japan. You have a very interesting game called Sporgomi, to sports and the gomi, to pick up the West. It's very interesting job. In last Saturday, I just watched one game. This year in Taiwan, we also will introduce the Japan Sporgomi to Taiwan. It's very wonderful because to educate people to notice about what is West, what you can do. And the last one thing is about the toilet, to educate the people. And however, to educate the people, you should open the mind to the public. To open the mind to the public, the government, before that, sometimes they were one circle, one area, one comfort zone for the government official. We should break in the echo chamber. Echo chamber means, okay, I give you the command, you follow me. But right now, we open our ecosystem to the public. So government as a platform. That's what we did right now. It's not easy. It's very challenging. But such a kind of way about open data, open government, by using the tool of AI, can help the government more efficiency, work with the people together. And such things happen right now. For example, we have a challenge about a net zero. If we want to achieve the net zero, the circular economy is very important. In Japan, the circularity is about 16.5%. In Taiwan, only 9% right now. The global average is about 7%. So recently, we want to net zero. The first one thing is we should have the digital transformation and also circular economy. That's what we did recently. For example, I can show you the AI in action. This is air qualities. We use the AI tools to find the emissions. and the polluters, where they are. And the right side is the water network defense to measure over the water to get the better air qualities. And also, we use the GPS to measure. Some people will take the waste. The damaged waste is not good for the environment. We trace their tracks, their paths about this one. Such as kind of thing also can for the chemical risk, for the early warning. Recently, we want to have a big project, and probably we can work with Japan. This is, we want to plant lots of trees in Taiwan. And it's not easy because we don't know how many trees we have right now. So we use the AI tools, use the LiDAR, use the drone to measure all of the tree. And this is ongoing project. We encourage all the people, if you have a technical, please let me know. We can invite you to come to Taiwan. We want to make the city cool down because if the city have more trees, we can have more shadow and they can cool the earth and also good for the environment, for the peoples. That's what we did recently. Plant the trees can good for the environment, cooling the earth, and also for the air qualities. So that's why we want to do right now. And it's very challenging. And however, by using the AI and also break the circle is very important for all of us. And for example, recently we want to make a tree there. And 10 years later, you can see, okay, what the trees looks like. That's what we want to do in the next 5 years. And this is what we want. And I think that such of things can happen in Tokyo. Although I know Tokyo want to bring the cool air from the sea and to the Tokyo city, but it's not easy. And we want to make something happen in Taiwan. And another thing is the coffee ground. That's called Janan. Janan means probably playboy. A man have lots of girlfriends, and that means Janan. Because it's not really a playboy, it's a coffee grounds. And you drink the coffee, but you know the coffee, there will lots of moisture. And we want to collect the coffee ground. And however, it's very challenging. So that's why we call playboy. It's because it's challenge. How we do right now is because the coffee grounds is a kind of material for clothes and other lots of things. We work with Family Mart, 7-Eleven. They can ship when their transportation car can ship to the convenience store. When they ship back, they should have the process to dry the coffee ground. Because the coffee ground dryer, it will be better to collect. So right now, it's already on the process. You can find lots of the high value outputs for the coffee ground in our convenience store. And such is kind of a circle we should break through all of the traditional way, because before that it's West. But right now it's a circle for the circular economy. And right now we want to do is a twin transition and also the international collaboration. For example, EU, Japan, and also the risking partner. For example, we have the critical raw material issues. Such is kind of issue we need to measure, and it's very challenging for all of us. So please, I want to work with you because Taiwan, our door is totally open. We want to co-creating a global cycle of goods. And if we want to achieve the goal, the AI is only the way to save our time and to make us have more ambitions and ability to do this. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for your excellent keynote speech, Dr. Peng. So I feel that so in Taiwan, so using AI is very, very active and very positive to use AI and information technology for realizing the green or sustainable society, I feel. So thank you very much. So next, I would like to move on to the panel discussion. The discussion issue is toward a resilient smart city Tokyo, learning from Taiwan experience, as presented by Dr. Peng. And in this session, we have two panelists, so Professor Anna Yokokubo and Dr. Tomoko Nagano. So first, I would like to invite Professor Yokokubo. So please make a short presentation about 5 or more minutes. So floor is yours. Is it okay for the presentation? Material okay?
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. So please, the floor is yours.
Okay, so hello everyone, and thank you very much for inviting me this event. So I'm Yokokubo, an associate professor at the University of Tokyo. Okay, so let me start by briefly introduce myself. So my background is human-computer interaction, cultural computing such as Japanese traditional culture mixture to technology and behavior change using IoT. So since 2023 at the Koshizuka laboratory, so I have been working on AI applications, so data integration platforms and smart city research, focus on how technology can shape human experience and behavior. As part of our work on smart cities, we have been involved in the Hitachi and University of Tokyo joint research project. So using Tokyo as a case, so we have explored future vision of the city through digital technology and AI in collaboration with experts, including Professor Atsushi Deguchi, so in urban engineering at University of Tokyo. So one of the outcomes is a forthcoming book, Plan for Tokyo 2030, to be published this summer. So among the 4 strategies we propose, so today I will briefly introduce the concept of slow digital. So advances in digital technology have made our lives more convenient and constantly connected. So since around 2020, with the rise of generative AI, so technology has evolved from something we use into something we think with, so almost like a partner. So that can be good in capturing our lives, but it also leads to some problems. So issues like being overloaded with digital connectivity. And also, of course, so it just being constantly connected, and they also just thinking toward to the future and thinking about the next generation. So also, when we have so many personal data about our lives, it becomes hard to understand how to engage with them. So our concept of slow data explored data technologies, lifestyle, and new smart city designed to achieve comfortable, so relaxed and human-centric living. So our goal is to realize well-being and a happy life through digital project. So we're thinking about how people can live comfortably in mega cities that are connected. So where everything and everyone is connected all the time. As part of our research toward to the concept of slow digital, I would like to share 2 examples. So one on the left is Happiness Finder, a system that collaborating with AI to help people casually find 4 leaves clover. Exploring how small moment of joy and sense of calm can be integrated into everyday life. So on the right, we focus on ikebana, traditional Japanese practice often seen as a source of well-being. So here, we explore how element of beauty and sensibility can be captured through data to better understand and nurture human perception. So as a side note, IASCR 2025 last year, International Design Conference was held in Taiwan last year. Let me conclude with this framework. At the core is slow digital infrastructure with focus on human sensibility, embodied data, and well-being. So building on this, we extended in 2 directions. So first, green intelligence, where AI helps us understand and respond to environmental dynamics. Second, circular future, where we design urban systems that are minimal, autonomous, and resource efficient. So the key ideas is integration. Resilient smart city emerges not from technology alone, but from the harmony between people, so environment and system. So, and in the context, we hope learning from Taiwan's experience to co-create a resilient, happy city, Tokyo. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Yokokubo Sensei. So Yokokubo Sensei will make a talk about smart city from the perspective of a little bit higher level, very conceptual, or something that like well-being or happiness. Such kind of perspective is, I think, is very important for resilient smart city. So next speaker is next panelist is Dr. Tomoko Nagano from Fujitsu Limited. So please make a short presentation about 5 or more minutes the material, okay? So floor is yours, please.
Okay, thank you very much for Professor Koshizuka. And hello everyone, thank you for being here during lunchtime. My name is Tomoko Nagano. So I'd like to introduce our activity and also related to the this session. Thank you. I'm working in Fujitsu. Let me introduce myself. Sorry, here. Yes. I'm in charge of the developing strategy for new business related to sustainability transformation. We call SX through the data and AI. My specialty is environmental science and industrial ecology. But now I joined at Fujitsu after the AIST study, then focusing more data-driven activity. So now I'm working on the WBCSD, Climate Action and Circular Product and Material Working Group. And also in Japan, Green Digital Consortium that performed by the JETA. JETA has a data visualization working group. This is a focus on CO2 emission data linkage. And also JDMC is Japan Data Management Consortium. We're thinking about ESG management, how can we use the data? Yes. Today, I'm very happy to show our activity to everyone, and because I'm interested in social implementation. So social implementation is very difficult, but we need approach. Now, how can we making a very good solution? So let me introduce approach for the realizing green growth. This is Fujitsu's approach. It's very important thing is provide added value by linking upstream global standard with underlining the data space. So contributing, achieving design for the data and system linkage the industrial across the academia and government. So this collaboration is very important because the common goal is very needed. Then I joined the global standard WBCC Pact is a partnership for carbon transparency, RE100 and Katina X and Superstu and Japan Green Digital Consortium. This kind of international relationship is very much related to our solution. So because this kind of information is related to in the reality. So most of companies are interested, but we need more collaboration. So let's see, seeing the data space. So automobile battery and manufacturing and energy and smart city, this kind of like a data space is not only for the one companies. We need to collaborate with idea with academia and industry and also government. Then key point is connecting the business, government, and conservation with trust. How can thinking about trust? The trust is very important. So today my talk is one case study of the supply chain decarbonization at the first Peng at the Fujitsu. Here is one case, it's supply chain engagements in case of the Fujitsu. So we are using global standards pact conformant solution. Then this solution using for the supply chain. For example, I am asking to the CO2 emission of the PC, like Note PC. Part of the Note PC needs CO2 emission. Then that supplier asking to the tier 2 suppliers, please giving the CO2 emission. Then data is very complex. That's why that pact conformant making same data quality and also data format. This is very powerful, especially for WBCSD and Green Digital Consortium, and also Taiwan's Institute for the Information Industry. We collaborate with those initiatives. So in 2020, 2024, we did this case study because of the Fujitsu's value change net zero target is by 2040. So 2040 targets is not so far. We need to action right now. So that data linkage in France and the US, Taiwan, and Japan, it will succeed. The key point is that ecosystem. So Green Digital Consortium Japan collaborate with Taiwan III. So in March this year, last month, we had a MOU signed on the board's head. So Professor Koshizuka is the head of the Green Digital Consortium. Then III has also collaborated with them. Because if we're thinking about asking to the CO2 emission to Taiwan suppliers, this kind of like a third party or the Institute for the Information Industry supporting to this idea, especially for tier 2 company, tier 3 companies, not so big. They need more green information, but limited number of the people working on that. So I had many meetings with Taiwanese suppliers, many Taiwanese suppliers, everything talking in Taiwanese. So big Taiwanese company is okay in English, but suppliers need to more local language. That's why this kind of third-party information and support is very important. Yes, let me summarize my talk. I would like to thinking about supply chain, but supply chain is not only one country and also not only for the one company. So we need cross the border and nation and also country. So then we need collaborate together with academia and also industry and government. Today, I hope this discussion goes well about this successful green infrastructure. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So in Japan, we have a Green Digital Consortium, and I'm a chair of this consortium, and Nagano-san is working in this consortium. And our consortium have a very active collaboration with Taiwan organization. She introduced this kind of collaborative activity. So thank you very much for the three speeches. So I think from Taiwan, we can learn many things from Taiwan, I think. So we would like to have some question from Peng-san. So the first is Yokokubo sensei. Do you have any comment and question to Peng-san's speech? Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much for your presentation about Dr. Peng. So we have learned valuable insight about data utilization from Taiwan. So I like to ask one question. So how are AI and data being used to encourage positive behavioral change among citizens in Taiwan?
Okay. Actually, just I say in the beginning, when I joined the government, I was a data user and pushed the government to open the data. So when I joined the government, and the first one thing is I should encourage the government official, because in Taiwan we have the presidential hackathon. And when I in charge of this, I asked the hackathon should have the prize. Not only the president give you a prize, but you should have money. The money is about, one team is about $10,000 for one team. And the government official should work with the private sector, and they can push the government to open the data more to the private sector and to the NGO together. So it's very successful for the Ministry of Environment. But it's not easy because I only in charge. I'm not the Minister of Digital Affairs, but we push the Ministry of Environment. We should work with the private sector, and from this channel, I think it's very useful to encourage the people. And another thing is the key is because last year I tried very hard to push to make the carbon fee. The carbon fee means if you produce the carbon, you should pay. So the carbon fee is a key system for the carbon pricing. If we have the carbon pricing, everything the data should be calculated. So in the world, in Japan, probably next year also have the ETS, GX ETS, emission trading system. So all the data should be counted and later on to the carbon emission and lots of the data. And it can link it to the price, the money. So I think in the future will be a carbon pricing and the data platform market we need in the future. And what I want to do is probably such as kind of the carbon pricing should be work together. For example, Japan, Taiwan, Korea, in the East Asia. And we are not the first mover. The EU ETS is the first mover. We are follower, and but we can do it more because the EU have 27 countries. They have the same price, same system, same platform. So what I image right now in the future, so we can work with each other under the carbon pricing system, ETS system, and from this system, because that system link it with the real money, real budget for each company. So that's how we can work together in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, in green cell activity, I think economy or financial approach and information technology is very, very important, and we must have a good collaboration. And I think how about the AI? AI is a very, very new technology, and so data is very useful for the financial approach or green activity. So how about the AI? AI is useful for this kind of
AI by my point of view, there were lots of the new company they are doing the AI. It's very wonderful because before the AI probably is the machine learning. Machine learning is something very traditional name. And but right now AI can help us to reduce the time. So by my thinking, AI is a kind of tools. And then for example, by me, I can use lots of the AI tools. I can calculate. For example, my colleagues, sometimes they will report to me, okay, ask me to make decision A, B, C. And because what I think is the A, B, C choice is for the policy making is too difficult. So I ask them, give me the data. Give me the data. And recently, by the use of AI tools, I can very quickly use the AI tools, can get the data and simulate or summarize very quickly by ourselves. So I think AI right now, the more shallow use, not the deep use, will be a kind of the policy making for all of the people. But what I think is that AI can really change the type of our working level. So by my thinking is AI can, recently in Taiwan, our government, to work with the private sector, we have an AI 100 company, give the rating AI use, and the professor can give some comment and judges for ranking of the AI 100. And I think that Japan, probably in the future, Tokyo University can announce the AI 100 in Tokyo, and we can make a competition for this one. And we are thinking we also have the green AI 100, and that's why we propose.
Yeah. So this case is, I think AI, we use AI for technology, so AI for green. AI for green. Yeah. But on the contrary, another topic is green for AI, because AI consumes very much energy. Yes. And for example, in Japan, the electric power usage of, for example, the cloud, the center or data center for the AI is very, very serious problem. So how about in Taiwan, the energy consuming problem of AI? Green for AI.
Before I joined the government, my previous job is to produce AI tools to focus the weather for energy and the energy for the demand. And so there were two types of by using the AI to predict everything. And they can have a more green power generation tools. So I think right now it's ongoing, because although I leave the previous job, but such as kind of the AI can help us more smart to make a choice.
Yeah, thank you very much. So the next question from the Nagano-san. So please.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to ask you about supply chain and AI. How AI is very much contribute to the supply chain, because for the Taiwan suppliers company, as thinking about more information technology is much more Japan. Yes, it's very quickly AI-driven company there. Then this kind of like a pressure to Japan is very much good way for me. How can we thinking about AI and supply chain for the green? I would like to know your idea. Thank you.
Okay, such is kind of thing we talk with some our ICT industry recently because ICT industries, they have very solid supply chain. For example, TSMC, their supply chain is so huge. And first one thing is they want to get all of the data back to them. And so recently we are talking about we should use a blockchain. We should block the data by themselves. If we open to the public, there was some secret inside. So recently, ICT industry, by using the blockchain technology to measure to report their data. So how to use it? Right now, we just talk, sometimes in the mass, because if you have too many things blocked there, you cannot get enough information. So probably Noboru-san, you can be the Taiwan advisor how to solve this problem because lots of people say, okay, we should share, but we cannot open. What kind of thing we should open? It should be a kind of blockchain to achieve this one. And such is kind of thing also happened for the carbon credit already. For example, recently in Taiwan, we want to get a carbon credit from international cooperations. It's about 5% we can get from the carbon credit from Paraguay, parts of the country. They have lots of land and trees. So, and what they want to get the carbon credit back is to their supply chain to get the carbon credit. So I think we should have more tools help them to solve this one. But to be honest, right now, it's very traditional way to do. So I think your idea about to make an ecosystem for Japan and Taiwan and all of the Asia countries is what we need. Because only one country want to do, it's a challenge because there was no interest and the market is quite small. So I hope, by being the Minister of Environment, I encourage your idea to we can work together, Taiwan and Japan and all of the country. We should have the more solid data sharing for the supply chain.
I think the supply chain is now very international, so international collaboration or international sharing of data or information is very important, I think. Yeah, thank you very much. So on the contrary, so do you have Peng-san, do you have any comment or question to both of them, the Japanese activity or Japanese situation?
Because I come from private sector, in the future I also will go back to the private sector, and I'm wondering because I make a change in Taiwan government, and what's your? But to be honest, all of the government have the bureaucracy. Bureaucracy means there were some ways, lots of regulations. I'm wondering what's the status in Japan government? Or just like me to change the government, make a huge transition for this?
Okay, my side. So my idea is green has been very small scale, like for Prof and Ikebana. But when I think about using and sharing data in society, so it's not only about individuals. So collaborate with government. So it also requires many organizations to work together. I think.
I think in case of Japan, the Japanese government and also the company a little bit negative for using data. I think because of they were very worrying about the risk, especially about the personal privacy data. So the one way for the promoting the usage or in Japan is firstly the regulation. So the how to make the good regulation is very, very important. So this year the Japanese government changed the personal data regulation and the data regulation this year. So this will a little bit promote the Japanese government to use data, I think, in Japan.
Yeah, I'm wondering, Japan government, do you have your own AI tools, just like Japan, ChatGPT or Gemini?
The Japanese government are very now active to establish the Japanese original AI. For example, first one is, for example, the Gennai. Gennai is the Japan original LLM, big general foundation models. And Japanese 4 or 5 companies providing their own big LLM to the government for the usage of the public sector usage. So that's the first activity. And second one is the physical AI is now very important in Japan. And also the Japanese government have a project to establish the foundation model especially for the physical AI. And from now, I think Japanese government will promote use AI, especially AI and AI agents, to the local government or national government. So the Japanese government is very now active for AI.
What we have a challenge right now is the AI agent in the government. Probably you should share the data. If the AI agent is not government-owned, but it's not easy for the government to have the AI agent. It's not so fast for the government.
It's a very big, good question because now my project is how to share data, the AI agent in real time. In case of the LLM or such kind of the machine learning AI, so data is used in the learning phase, only learning phase. But in case of AI agent, for example, the RAG, so retrieval augmented generation, so such kind of technology, so use data in real time or inference or reasoning phase. So how to establish the data system infrastructure for AI and the data, the security and in a trusted manner is a very important. So we have a project of, for example, the cross-IPF project. It's a project to how to share, how to establish such kind of the data infrastructure for collaborating AI agent and data in a trusted manner. So it's a very important point.
And our government also have our LLM before, but lots of people complain the commercial LLM is better than government owned. So nobody want to use the government LLM.
But in the future, just now, the most competitive point is not the model generation, but the most important one is how to reasoning, how to inference. So such kind of the real-time, data sharing or real-time collaboration with AI and other systems is now very important. And the government have a very secret data. Such kind of secret data cannot be learned by a foundation model. So real-time collaboration with the secret database system and the AI agent in a trusted manner. This is very important mechanism. This is the next step of AI, I think. And I think the final question from me is, so Taiwan is very positive and active to use AI and data. And today your presentation shows a very good example. But you have a very important problem on the other side. I think in case of Japan, the data usage, AI usage, so people say that there are many risks and many problems. So how do you think about the risk of data and the risk of AI? Or do you have any existing problem for using AI and data?
The first things we should care is about national securities.
National security. Most important one.
Yeah, if we want to make some decision, sometimes we will make a decision. Okay, if we use the AI, the data is very sensitive or not. And sometimes if it is very sensitive, it cannot public to the public. We will not use the AI to train it. And what we can do is a common data, no secret, and it cannot change any kind of things. So we can separate. And another thing is we found the performance of the people right now in our ministry is very related to the AI usage, the token usage right now. Because it's very interesting thinking, and we want to find some people to make some measurement. What's the phenomena we should think about this? Because I mean the performance of the people related to the token he used right now.
And another problem is that I heard from you in the last year the symposium that, for example, the fake news.
Yeah,
fake
fake
news was
fake
kind
news.
of issue. Yeah.
Yeah,
How about
fake news is, in Taiwan we have 23 million people, but for the Facebook account we can have 70 million, 70 million Facebook users. So we meet a very strong enemy. They use the internet fake account to give lots of the fake news. That's why we meet right now. So I push our government. We should have some criteria to protect ourselves. Should not. We should have the rules for the fake news. But it's not easy. So the government should be faster. If we found the fake news, we can feedback directly. So that's why our strategy.
Yeah, that's very, very important problem. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for the presentation and for active discussion. So thank you very much. Very lively discussion. The time is almost up, so we would like to close this session. So thank you very much, Minister Peng and Professor Yokokubo and Dr. Nagano for your speech and discussion. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your wonderful speeches. Please join me in thanking our speakers, and we kindly invite them to step down from the stage. Thank you so much.